GoodETxSG Facebook update, July 1st. I gave DW an abbreviated briefing on the meetings Gonzalez attended in my absence. There are details on the Draco Federation Alliance meeting where the Committee of 200's chairmen were in attendance. One of whom is a very well-known policymaker and NWO figure who has established think tanks in the USA and I believe EU. This included the Draco Royal White's threat and further intel around their agents working to cause some false flags in the near future to build up loosh for their cause. I have been ordered to release the more disturbing information to everyone, but am trying to balance it in a way that will not build anxiety, fear and aid the enemy is procuring loosh. Some of this intel involved some of the extra-dimensional overlords that the Draco apparently report to and who are also responsible for the ET/EDI problem that has plagued multiple galaxies in our space/time/reality. There was also a more positive meeting with Rotir and the human-like ET Super Federation, of many federations, confederations, councils etc. This was an interesting meeting and it was nice to hear some positive information and outcomes after the threats from the desperate Draco Federation Alliance. I will be releasing that update after I complete the Q and as for Michael Salla for his new article regarding the Mars colony inspection. I am attempting to find a way to release the info from Gonzalez' recent meetings in a way that is not reeking of fear porn. However, some of the information will be a little uncomfortable. Do know that there are some false flag financial and terrorist plans in the works by the secret Earth governments and their syndicates. Just know that any things that may slip through the cracks is orchestrated by them and try not to feed into the loosh they are trying to generate with your own anxiety or fear. Facebook update, July 2nd. I am almost finished with the Q and as for Dr. Michael Salla from the last Mars colony meeting and have the outline completed for the new update I received from Gonzalez from his series of meetings with the Draco Royal White, Draco Federation Alliance, and the chairman members of the Committee of 200 who were also present as well as his first time sitting in the delegate chair at the human-like ET Super Federation conference. I have had a very busy week of appointments this past week and have had very little time to write or respond to emails and return calls. I also have noticed that some people are still making statements that I was a super soldier. I will try to clear this up in the near future. There are many programs that fall under the MyLab umbrella and super soldiers are just one small aspect of these programs. I have never been a part of a super soldier program. Question about the artist rendition of the Blue Avians, Sphere or Corey. Can we see the picture of the Blue Avian you had drawn up please? Corey's response, Sphere being Alliance. I'm waiting to hear from the artist who has the image. We have a few small changes. The image will debut on the first free episode of the Gay IM TV show that everyone will be able to see. I will then have it posted on my website as will DW, and I assume it will be everywhere after that. There are just a few small changes to make to the image for it to be complete. Sphere being Alliance. I was told that the episode of Disclosure with David Wilcock on Gay IM TV, will either be 7/7 or 7/14. I was pretty sure it was 7/7 but DW was not as sure. I should hear for certain by tomorrow. Facebook update July 4th. I have been held back on releasing recent reports and completing a Q&A for Dr. Salla because of some recent and disturbing incidents that I was under the impression we were shielded from. I am awaiting a meeting with Gonzalez and the SSP Alliance Council in relation to some of these matters. These are incidents that have my wife and I extremely upset. Because of the nature of what opposition groups have done, I am not sure yet if we will be publicizing the details yet. This certainly seems in line with the threat that Gonzalez received in his recent meeting with the Draco Federation Alliance and Committee of 200 chairmen. I can say this was crossing the line in my book and only angers us and makes us more determined to push forward with disclosures and future work. Speaking of a part of that work, I received an update from Gay IM TV. The first episode will air on July 14th and the first 2 episodes will be free. They have received a lot of emails from people confused about the sign-up process and how to make sure we receive credit for their membership. I appreciate people being conscientious of this. They stated that all memberships that are signed up via the link on the banner advertisement on our website or the link below will be credited to Corey, GoodETxSG. Thank you all.